welcome back. Nice of you to join me again. You've caught me a really good time actually, because I'm just making my way back up to Snowdonia. I'm heading to the Ogwen Valley. I'm going to climb Ole Wen. I've left it perhaps a little bit late. I'm going to have to rush again, typical fashion, so yeah, there might not be too much video footage of the journey up. But yeah, I was going to go in the morning, like early hours of the morning, and then on check-in, doing a little bit of looking around on the Google Earth and using some other apps, I saw that we're expecting full moon tonight. So I looked for the path of the moon, and it looks like from Ole Wen, the moon's going to be rising above Tryfan or just beside Tryfan. So yeah, the plan is to kind of drop down from the summit of Ole Wen a little bit, so maybe drop 100 meters and yeah, catch the moon as it's just coming up around the left hand side of or the north face, famous north face of Tryfan. So that's my plan. It's always important to have a plan. Whether it goes to the plan is another story altogether, but that's part of the fun of being a landscape photographer. So we're just going to have to do a lot of that. I hope that this cloud that's down here in just outside of Welshpool, hopefully that will get lost. The forecast looks good in North Wales. I've checked and it says it's going to be clear. It's also predicting some low cloud and some fog in the morning. It looks like some cold air tonight, and it's going to warm in the morning. So whether that means that there's going to be a bit of a cloud inversion, what I've read on the internet and things, that kind of is the conditions for inversion. I don't know the technicalities of it. I'm not a weather forecast weather presenter or anything, but yeah, it looks like it could be good. And those forecasts for fog and low cloud, that says to me that, you know, there's going to be something. So again, lots of that, and we'll wait and see what happens. So yeah, I've been doing photography now for 3 years, just coming up to 3 years, and I'm yet to see a cloud inversion. I'm yet to be on a mountain top when the clouds sat below like a nice thick blanket. So I'm really hoping today is the day, or tomorrow is going to be the day. I'm going to try and contain my excitement on the mountains if I do catch one, because yeah, I've seen lots and lots of photos of them, but I've never seen one myself. So I'm going to have to try and control myself on the top. Might end up giving myself a heart attack, but you know, if I do, then I've gone peacefully doing what I love. So yeah, you can pass that one on to my family. As you can probably tell by my squint, I've made it now to Snowdonia, and the sun is shining very, very nicely. So I'm going to climb up now beside the Afon Fleur and see what I can see. I think tonight's going to be pretty special. I'm just crossing my fingers for that moon to come nicely beside the mountain, which I've kind of got my hopes on now. So fingers crossed. I'm going to make my way up, and I'll catch some footage on the way. So yeah, I'll see you shortly. Okay, there's Tryfan there, and a nice clear blue sky over in that direction, so it's looking good for a moonrise. Exciting.
I will tell you one thing, I'm not in a good place fitness-wise. Oh, I don't know if it's the weight or the speed at which I'm trying to move up these mountains, but my goodness, I'm getting tired. Oh. So things over there are looking pretty good, but as I pan round where I'm going, there's a lot of cloud sort of congregating on the top. It looks like the summit's clear, but I'm gonna have to see how things pan out, and yeah, stay alert because I don't want to go getting lost on the top there. I've got map and I've got my GPS, so I should be all right. But yeah, just got to be on alert all the time up here. But look at that, it's looking absolutely beautiful over there at the moment. So fingers crossed for some nice conditions. Now, I hope to God I wake up in the morning and that's full of cloud, because this hike is killing me and that needs to make it all worthwhile. So through that fog there, that would be kind of David. I'm going to bypass that and I'm actually just walking the contour around. I'm about 40 meters off the summit of David there, and I'm walking around to Ole Wen. So yeah, I've got a lot of fog which seems to be rolling over the mountain and forming a pool down in the Ogwen Valley. And through my trusted internet research, that was good news for an inversion. From what I can tell, the air comes in off the sea. I think it might be warm air, I'm not entirely sure, off the sea. It comes over, pulls down the valley, and then I think a layer of cold air forms above, and don't quote me on that. I'd love a correction if anybody does know, and I'm going to research it myself when I get back just to build my own knowledge up. But yeah, I'm optimistic. I'm feeling good, so yes. Thrill of the chase, hey? I've got one shot. I was shooting over towards Tryfan on last light, or the last light was on Tryfan, should I say. Yeah, I used Ole Wen just to kind of add a bit of contrast. There's a nice shadow and it just emphasised the light on the mount on Tryfan, so I shot one. and now I've got a bit of a mission on to get over to my moonrise spot. You won't be able to see it now, but looking over towards Snowdon and beyond, there's a lot of cloud, low cloud. So I'm optimistic. So yeah, moon's gonna rise over there from what I can make out. So there's Tryfan there, and I need to be kind of down there to make something work. Yeah, here's another one of the photographs I shot while on top of Ole Wen, just looking down Nant on the valley, and I just really like this negative space aspect and the kind of source to the sea kind of dimension to this one. Space is a subject I'm going to be shooting a lot more of moving forward. I'm thinking of doing a little project on kind of minimalist landscapes, and yeah, this fits the bill for that. So yeah, really happy with this. So the moon's just coming up off the horizon. Now I've just got to hope I'm not too low. It looks pretty good to my eyes, but yeah, I'm just going to try and monitor and see how much that moon elevates, and if it does elevate too much, I can move a little bit lower, but yeah, my options are kind of limited. Well, saying that, no, I've just spotted a little point I can move to, so yeah, I think I'm going to get the shot. Obviously I want to get the moon there. Probably zoom in a little bit more as well. I'm at 70mm, so yeah, probably take it in a bit and yeah, just make that moon look nice and big. If I had a longer lens, I'd be over on the Glideri's, yeah, and I'd probably be at like 400, 600mm, but that would take some serious working out as to where to be with that. I think this looks good to me. So this was the first shot that I took, pretty much the first and only shot that I took, because I think I knew at this point that I'd made a little bit of an error in my judgment of where to be. So yeah, I was frustrated, and you'll see in some of the footage coming up next that I was definitely disappointed. But you know, what can you do? All you can kind of do is use this as a lesson, and next time around it will be better. I think I'll definitely try this shot again next time, this time from over the other side of the valley. So yeah, you know, it's a learning curve for me. So I had to abandon the moonrise plan. I made a mistake with the planning actually, and I should have been over the valley, maybe over on Ogwen or Voilgor, and it would have been perfect. Well, it's basically pitch black, so yeah, wasn't really going to work for what I want, so I guess I'll have to come back next year and be in the right place. It's a bit of a shame, but you know, it happens, so just hope for that inversion in the morning. There's 3 or 4 head torches over on Tryfan. I think I saw them come down Glideri's and up the south side of Tryfan, so they're obviously doing a crazy night hike. But yeah, it's still absolutely gorgeous. I'm disappointed I didn't stay for my moonshot, or I didn't plan my moonshot correctly, but even just being here and watching the moon rising over the mountains here, because I can still see silhouettes. You could just about make them out in the video, but I can still see the silhouettes of all the big Glideri mountains. So I mean, it's breathtaking still. I think just about see Snowdon or Ganad are going there in the distance. But yeah, absolutely spectacular.
Morning guys. I didn't sleep too well last night, I'll be honest. There was some people kind of on the hilltop behind me talking. I don't know what they were doing really, but yeah, I kept waking up at intervals, but it's usually the case when you're camping, you know. I'm not expecting 8 hours, so excuse me. So yeah, I'm gonna get out and see if there's a cloud inversion.
No wonder I was absolutely Baltic cold last night. Got a frost. I thought when I was opening the little doorway there, I thought it felt quite firm. Okay, so there's not a sausage when it comes to cloud, fog, no cloud inversion, no moonshot last night. Gutted. But let me turn you around, get zoomed in on these. There you go. So it's looking pretty special. I'm just going to find some compositions. The moon's setting too, so managed to find something with that. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Now I just got to find where to go. I hope you'll be able to see on the big screen, on this little LCD screen behind the camera. It's not too clear, but it looks like there's cloud over towards the Morwinians. So I'm in the wrong place basically for glide inversion. So yeah, I'm annoyed. I have to wait a little bit longer for one, and I know where I'm going to be next time. I think I'll probably head over to one of the mountains over there. Maybe look down the valley towards Shabad or over to Snowdon. But yeah, at least I kind of know. I can see from up here. There's some over towards looks like Beth Gelert area too. So yeah, somebody somewhere's got a shot. It's just not me today. But I'll have to be patient and wait my turn. I've still got some nice enough photos to keep me happy. Not to the standard I want, but you know, it happens. So I'm going to press on and yeah, pack my tent and get back home, do some work, eat. I haven't eaten. I didn't bring any food, any coffee, anything this morning, so yeah, I've got to refuel. Right then guys, the time is now 7:36 and I feel like I've been up, well, it feels like afternoon time to me. The sun's nice and high in the sky now, so there's not going to be a lot in the way of photography, so I'm going to make my way down. It's a little bit of a scramble down. Well, last night I dropped down 150 odd meters or so, and yeah, it was quite a scramble. So with this rucksack on my back, it's going to be quite fun. But yeah, the plan then, I'm going to get home and I'll pretty much have a full day to do some work, which is great. It's the beauty of the summer sunrises. You get so much time. I mean, I woke up at 4:30 this morning, so yeah, I'll probably have a nap this afternoon. I'm going to be quite tired by then. But yeah, that's the plan. Edit, work and eat. So yeah, I mean, I sounded disappointed before, and to an extent I am. I always am, because you know, I always want more than what I kind of get on a day out like this. My expectations are normally quite high, and it's good because it keeps making me raise the bar. But sometimes I do wish I could just be a little bit more, you know, just chilled out, just kind of be happy. Maybe it's something I'll work on, just being, you know, just relax my standards a little bit. I don't know. It's just an idea. It probably won't happen because it's who I am. But, you know, I could try. It's always about reevaluating and seeing how you can change. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to concentrate on my walk, so I'll catch you shortly. It's definitely one of the sketchiest hiking routes I've done. You can see that. I mean, that's pretty steep down there, and not a lot of room for error on this little scramble. So I'm down on my hands and knees pretty much, and trying to navigate my way down. So yeah, you can see this is pretty much how I've navigated my way down off this part here. It is very steep, and this is actually on the map. This is the walking route, so I don't know how you're meant to get up here. Maybe it is just recommended that you come down. So I had to unclip my tent because I couldn't do what I needed to do. So yeah, this is it. There's one thing I love, right, in places like this, and it's the people you meet on the way. I just met a really nice guy on Ole Wen on the way down. And Wayne, if you're watching, if you did manage to find my channel, let me know how your little challenge went. I say little, but nothing little about it. I can't actually remember what you called it, so can you let me know? Because I'd like to check that out. It was, for anybody that doesn't know, it was basically Ole Wen, Canedais, Irelen, I think, and then across to Shabad, Morwinians, and then up to Snowdon, do the horseshoe, back down, do Gliders, Igan, Tryfan. So Wayne, you're an absolute animal if you finish this. Let me know.
and that was the end for the video. I'll sign out with one more shot that I managed to capture by drone. You can actually see me working the remote in the picture right at the start. But yeah, it's a photo I'm really happy with. If you like my photography, if you like my videos, then hit like, subscribe, and drop me a comment down below with your thoughts. Thanks very much, and I'll catch you guys soon.